Welcome back to the Sutter Podcast. I got Mark, no Quentin here. How you feeling today, Mark?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
That's great. What's new? How you feeling?
Nothing really crazy. I just been doing, a lot of the streaming lately.
I know. TwitchTV.tv/nameless X__.
I'm working with a different name. I'm gonna switch that. Don't worry.
Step that.
Yeah, y'all won't know what that is yet, but I'll explain later. But if y'all haven't followed, please follow.
Get this man to 50.
I'm trying to get to 50 followers. I have 30 right now. I'm trying to be really into this, and I know a lot of people aren't into this gaming stuff, but I am. I know some other people are. So help me out. Help you. Let's get this going.
Listen,
I love it.
Even if you're not into it, you got an email. Make an account, follow him.
That's all
and
I'm
then
saying.
Show up.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can literally just, do that, and then all you gotta do is hit the little heart, it says follow, it shows me love, and I see it too, If y'all want to make a funny name too, so I know it's you, do that as well, I just really want to get into this, and I appreciate all the people who do follow and, follow in the future. So.
And if you have Amazon Prime, go subscribe to this man.
Yes, please go do that as well. It helps me out too with that way, and I'll be able to see that as well. So just be able to do that and help me, get to affiliate right now, get even bigger at the future. There's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming.
You're looking at the best imposter in Among Us.
I am.
The best teammates on Warzone.
I am.
You're looking at one of the best warlocks in Destiny.
I am. I was like, wait, what game you talking about for a second? I haven't played it.
Best support tank you ever seen in your life, Reinhardt, in this bitch.
Overwatch, if y'all know, I got y'all back.
If y'all like Smash,
I'm a diverse gamer. Okay, I got a little something for everybody.
Uno,
I got you in Uno.
Fortnite,
but yeah,
Apex.
I fell off of that.
When I hook up my PC and I start streaming 2 Minecraft. No,
I'll give it a try just because it's.
See, like, we gotta do a series. We gotta do a series where I teach you how to play.
I would definitely love that, but don't be upset if you just see me just like sit there like.
Listen, it's gonna happen. I'll start my channel. You start yours, which you still haven't posted that video. What's going on? Have you seen the video that I edited?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No, I seen it. Sure. I told you about it. Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
Okay.
I told you about it. I loved it, and I told you about the ending part, the music and everything was cool. I was like, yo, that John tough. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That's good. So once we have that up and running, which is coming soon, even though my PC give me a little bit of problems, it's all good.
I know. Don't worry though. He's gonna be right next to me when we all start this thing. So.
I'm like, man, like I'm building this myself. I ain't never did this shit. I'm like, no, fucking got it.
And you basically do have it. It was just a little bit of a.
I think it's more of the parts that I'm getting. Like I'm having bad luck right now.
Yeah, it's
because the wiring is clean. Even though I didn't do the zip ties yet, but that shit clean.
Oh yeah. That's when I was setting mine up. I was talking to Manny. He's been on here. Y'all seen him. And he was basically just talking to me a little bit about it with all the parts and stuff like that. And he was saying that the fans are like the most like difficult to set up just because you have to like make sure. I think. You plug them into the right ports or something. I forget what he said the main reason why. It was just like, it's just very tedious. Basically also depending on like the type of, like the case you have. There you go. Mm-hmm. Depending on the case you have, it can like cause problems or even like the GPU, because that's what you're setting it up to and everything like that. So he was just saying all that stuff is kind of difficult and that's why. So I can understand why the fan will be annoying. That's literally the only thing I feel like will be difficult. But I'm excited. I'm excited for you to finish it because I'm like, bro.
Then 2021, bro, we gonna be different.
Bro, I was like, I told him, and the thing that's funny is that like I didn't believe it at first, but one of my other friends, he's been on here too, not on here, but he has come on here. His name was Pablo Smooth on Twitch. Follow him as well. But he was also saying that him and Manny were saying, once you go to PC, you look at your console different. And by different, I mean you look at it like it's, a kid you never wanted.
Paperweight.
Yeah, like, you're just like, yo, like, what are you doing here? Like, you literally can do everything on your PlayStation, on your PC, and even more. Yeah. And you're just looking at it like, yo.
It's just that barrier to entry of like that cost, that upfront cost.
Oh yeah, and especially when our time came and PC wasn't really that big of a thing, it was like console was the way to go.
Yeah, so because the pricing, like we were kids and the price was better, but now it's like we got adult money. And
Yeah, we got adult money, and we got different stuff we want to do. It's not just straight play the game. It's like, yo, you want to watch YouTube, you watch YouTube. You want to watch Netflix or Hulu or something, you can do that. If you want to edit, you can do that with videos, music. You can do that. Like,
I took it as an investment in myself. That's why I was just like,
oh yeah, exactly.
It's what I want to do. I'm already like, I'm gonna be using it for school. I'm gonna be editing the shit out of it for ETC. I'm gonna be streaming for like my own personal like channel that most likely we're all gonna end up doing, or at least you and me. So it's just like I'm gonna be the money I put into it. I'm gonna make it worth it.
Yeah, and that's why, like, you know, when I was first making it and everything like that, and Manny would ask for the parts that I was trying to go about and everything like that, like, I did see the price and I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But at the same time, I was like, the reason why I picked the parts I did and the reason why they were like, you know, it was kind of expensive, but it was just because I didn't want to have to upgrade in like the next few years. I wanted to be able to like keep it for like the next 8 years, and I had to worry about parts because, like, again, even the new like graphics card that came out, the 3080, you know, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's even better than 28. I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm still not interested in getting because I'm like, I got this and it's still good. You know, I can still keep it for a couple years and get a lot out of it. So I'm like, I'm chilling. So that's the only reason why I got all those things. I'm like, I'm investing because this is gonna help me run through a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna love, you know, doing everything I can do with it. So I was like, let me just get these parts, and
it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Can't wait.
We making moves, man. It's great. We just need the support.
Yeah, we just need the support. We need the community. We
doing our
you. Uncle Sam once said, "We need you."
Yeah,
for a different reason.
A lot of things popping off. But we got a lot of shit happened. We got this whole. I mean, what we're kind of basing it off. I'm not gonna make this whole thing about PCs, but our streaming endeavors are kind of like I'm trying to. Well, you already are set up, but I'm trying to push it so I can get it ready for this new Call of Duty release.
Oh,
so we can kind of like just smash into that.
Same.
And that's popping. And then what else is to move off of this? Because that's to be determined. Mm-hmm. This whole thing with fucking Tory Lanez and his shit. And I sent y'all in the group chat, like, yo, literally a month apart from when we released that episode where we were like, yo, like, we were talking about that situation. I was like, yo, he's going to make a comeback. Like, he's going to survive it. And Quinn was like, nah. And then literally a month to the day, he's like, he goes on live, releases his album and this whole thing. And it's just wild. And people are actually supporting him. And, like, he released a music video today.
I did see
and people are just, like, clear, like, I don't get how people are like, oh, like, it's a he said, she said. I'm like, no, bro. Like, you've seen a picture of her foot shot. You've seen the doctor say this shit is real.
It's a he said, and that's all he said.
He got arrested.
Yeah, like, the evidence is there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like no one knows. It's not his word against, you know, hers. It's literally, you see her foot. You saw him even say, you know, that he admitted to it. Like,
he said the situation happened.
You know, so it's like, I don't know.
And he ain't that good for you to be on his pipe like that. Like, I don't, like...
It was just, again, the whole hype from when he, like, you know, the whole quarantine. You know, everyone
and it just shows that that's what his shit is just, like, piggybacking off of, like, little, like, news stories, a little bullshit. Because he had the shit with, years ago, he had shit against Drake. And, like, Drake came back at him.
Yeah, but I remember all that.
Now, recently, Quarantine Radio, he was doing, on a positive, I feel like in a positive way, he was building, like, buzz around his name, which was cool. And then this shit again, like, it's another publicity stunt that just seems corny to me.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. It was
There's no apologetic type of attitude out of him from this.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I did what I did. Let's just kind of look the other way. You know, like, it happened. Let's move on for it. But it's like
we said before, like, no matter what happened, no matter if she's in the wrong for whatever happened before the shooting, that shooting just immediately puts you in the wrong. I hate whatever the fuck is in here because it keeps rattling. I don't know if you hear it.
I don't hear it. You probably got. Oh, man.
Irritating me. But as soon as you shot her, everything that she did wrong is just like,
yeah, you
like,
can't,
bro, like, you're in the wrong.
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
It's not.
You can't do anything about it. Like, yeah, like you said, you're in the wrong. There's nothing you can say or do to make you sound better because you did it. Like, again, like you admitted to it, which, again, you know, good for you. That's what you should have done. But
did he admit to it?
Yeah. Then I think he released something saying like, oh yeah, you know, he was apologizing to Megan about everything. I remember seeing something like that.
All I heard was just basically like, oh, he was. I heard like I never listened to the album yet, which I don't want to, but I feel like for this I have to, so I can like fully give proper answers. I need to like fully know my shit. But from little pieces that are like I've heard or like details I heard out of it, basically like they were talking, which I kind of like, before all this, I knew was kind of like something, because there have been videos of them together, like doing shit. I'm just like, oh, like this ain't normal. Like signs there.
My man's is so short. Like,
I know.
How did that happen?
So, bro, that's a whole different thing.
I thought all you females like tall niggas.
Bro, you gotta realize, like,
Yo.
at the end of the day, if you can just work that shit, it don't matter.
That's true.
Like,
it don't.
That's why we talked about it the other day.
It really doesn't.
we talked about it the other day where you're just like, yo, like, I couldn't believe that this person, like, thought I was cute or something like that. I'm like, bro, at the end, like, or you thought, like, oh, I'm not built like this or anything like that. Like, so I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, like, a lot of these girls don't care. If they like you, they like you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they make that decision before you do of what's gonna happen between y'all two.
Yeah.
If you're just like, yo, like, you walk somewhere, like some girl likes you at a party, whatever. She already decided if y'all gonna talk, like, this how far it's gonna go.
Right.
After the first like conversation, she already knows how, like, she has everything already decided.
That's true.
It's like another example, like Timothy Delgado or Tim Tantaransu, because he got rid of his little Delgado name because he wants to be a professional. His wife is taller than him, and he dated girls that were taller than him. It's just the swagger.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a funny dude.
Yeah,
he's a confident
funny.
dude.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Are you confident and you definitely funny? It's like,
if it don't bother your ego that your girl's taller than you, like, it's not going, like, they'll be like, oh shit, like, you know.
Shit,
a lot of times it's confidence.
Shit, I wouldn't care, but at the same time, I'm pretty tall, so seeing a girl even taller than me, that kind of creeps me out a little. But not like creeps me out, but it's just like I'm not used to it, you know, because being around like in this area, or just, you know, a lot of the times in a generation, you don't see a lot of girls that are that tall. So.
And I remember I used to have conversations with guys who just like about that, like, oh, would you? I'm like, bro, like, I don't care, like. If she's like, that's my whole philosophy. If I think you're attractive, and if you
have good vibes and you're like hilarious, you know, you're just fun to be around. At that, I'm just like, whatever.
What you gonna like?
Straight go.
What they gonna tell me, like, oh, you shorter than your girl? I know. I ain't. You think I ain't noticed? Like,
for real?
Oh my god! Thank you for telling me. Like, no shit. Like, I got her though. Like, she with me.
It's like, I have to end it, bro.
You 6'5" and she not fucking with you. So clearly, what's up with you? Like,
clearly she made the right choice, because, you know, if she wanted you,
she could have got you.
You would have had it by now. But come on, bro. But yeah, I'm the exact same way. It's just like, again, when it comes to the height thing, I'm just never used to seeing girls that are actually, like, you know, taller than me.
You always see that banter of just like, oh, like, if he 5'11", I don't want to see
bro,
him.
The amount of like Tinder profiles that say that, bro, is like ridiculous. If you're over 6 foot, I'm already in love with you. I'm like, how are you gonna say that? Like,
which is kind of fucked up.
Exactly.
Because that's one of the things you can't control.
You can't.
But that's a different discussion for a different day.
That's flies over here, man.
Bro, that shit is, and I don't know why, because there's supposed to be no food in here. So there's not really any need for that. But yeah.
Watching you.
But I kind of got off the rails. So they was talking, and then whatever, like, they were just going through their emotions. And then he said in one song that he would be like, she would be lying about the situation to her best friend.
I heard something about he was coming at her or something.
That was just like the whole thing. And then I think he was trying to come at Kylie, which I don't know why Travis don't tear that ass up.
Bro, come on, Travis. Yo, my boy.
Bro, for the longest time, I always say that I swore on everything because he looked so lanky. I swore he was tall as shit. And he's like 5'10", 5'9".
I mean, that's around. That's
around. All right. Yeah, but I thought, like, the way he was built, I'm like, yo, this man is 6'4", lanky as shit.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought he was so tall.
I forget who I heard about, like, the other day.
ASAP, like 5'9".
I heard about somebody the other day that I thought was pretty tall, and it turned out to be, like, my height. And I was just like, what?
Drake is like 6 foot flat, I think.
Or just like...
Or like 6'1", 6'1", nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to let y'all post these same things. Y'all posting these things like, oh, like, if he under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to him, or if he only 6'3" or over. And then in that same story where y'all posted that, the next one you posting your Man Crush Monday, who ASAP Rocky, who's 5'9".
Or J.I.
Or J.I.
Yo. Oh, man.
And you got all these other actors that be real short. Freaking Tom Cruise, like, 5'5".
He is one of the shortest actors.
Bruno Mars, short as shit. Not that anybody posting Bruno Mars like that. He's just a talented dude. Kevin Hart, short as shit. He got his girl taller than him.
We all know that.
That's another one right there. Yeah. And he's funny as shit.
Mm-hmm. I think you just gotta be funny.
That's the thing. It's just at the end of the day, come down to confidence.
Yeah.
You can't be overly confident, but as long as you, like, got some swag.
I feel like a lot of the stuff happened too because they kind of like did what they did first. You know, they did what their profession is now first, and then it kind of just came after. You know, it just flowed right into it. So I feel like that was another thing where I felt like he gained his confidence first, and then was able to just easily be like, "Yo, what's up, Sean?"
Because how many times, like, on no hater shit, but we just see like like a beautiful female with a guy that's like, yo, like what does he got? What is he like? All this other shit.
Bro.
Like he not. As far as looks, like it seems like she's out of his league. A lot of the times, probably what it is he's the only person who really had the confidence to step to her like that.
True.
Because a lot of people be intimidated by a beautiful female or a powerful female, and he was confident enough to be like, "Yo, like, what's good? Like,
what's up, Shelly?
And there you go.
How are you?
And she's like, "Oh my god."
She's like, "Wait, me? I never knew a guy like you existed."
The ugly guy, funny combo is undefeated. There's hope for us.
It's good.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like a lot of times you just keep seeing this, but I keep getting off topic. So that happened, Kylie, whatever, and then she felt disrespected because, I mean, imagine.
I didn't hear anything from her though.
From Megan or from Kylie? That's another thing too. Like, why does she not put her piece out there? They like to be in the limelight. So why the fuck not?
She's probably so in the limelight that she don't even want to be bothered with it, honestly. She probably don't. Which is a good thing, though, because if you think about her lifestyle, she probably has she can't afford to probably be, like, put in that situation, you know? Like,
True.
The amount of crap she would have to go through to kind of, like, deal with all that is probably a lot.
Or it's only a matter of time until it does come out. Like, until that. Because it's like the last season, I got it.
Yeah.
That last season, no, it's still airing.
Oh, well, yeah, it's going to be canceled, yeah.
But they could wait till the tail end of the season.
Can you imagine?
And it's just like, because that episode's coming up, and then she releases that info, or like it leaks. Who knows? But
boy, Travis comes out. Yeah.
But yeah, she hasn't said anything about it. Basically, imagine like you in your car with your girl and her best friend in the back, and you trying to get at the best friend with her right there. So it's just like, oh, like she felt disrespected. That whole altercation came out. Bow.
Yeah.
Which is. He says, apparently there was like a report that he said something before he shot her in the foot. I forgot what the fuck she said.
I could imagine. Imagine you said some shit, yo.
I don't want to, like, I don't remember what it is, but me trying to get, I think he said some shit like dance or like move or some shit like, just because he was shooting at her feet.
Dance,
It's not funny. But this is what we do here. We make fun of serious situations, make y'all laugh, make y'all happy.
That's the whole point. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch us.
Exactly.
We're funny and ugly.
So, y'all know where we stand on this, though. Y'all know where we stand. We got this other angle here now. Yeah, we know that that's a piece of shit thing to do. It's a bitch thing to do. We don't agree with it. Yeah. But to each their own. Moving forward, one last thing. I was kind of like thinking about, I had all this shit planned. I'm like, yo, like, what we going to talk about is just me and Mark. Like, we got to make sure we solid because we don't have each other to fill in that gap. And a lot of shit been going on. Like, a lot of bad things happening.
I was about to say so.
Like that debate yesterday.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't end up watching just because I ended up streaming and I missed it. But
I didn't watch it because I was watching him stream. Very fun, very good time. Check it out. He just like Philadelphia, terrible things happened there.
That.
And then he made fun of Biden and his kid, son and the one that passed away, even though they served in the military, and. Him being him.
It's cool.
Biden was like, yo, can you shut the fuck up?
Biden called him a clown right on air.
He said, this is a clown.
And I was like...
He said, how am I a clown?
I'm just sitting there like, bro, he said that. But, bro, it's like, when you have somebody like that, when you know, like in the back of your head, when you know, like, yo, at the end of the day, we should be giving, information that's going to be benefiting the people, like this is serious, and everything like that. But then when you have somebody who's like next to you, who you're, it's like not a friendly debate, I guess you say, but it's like a professional debate, And when you have somebody like Trump literally coming up saying these things, coming at your family, like it's literally like if you were on the street and somebody was just starting to come at you, you're just sitting there like.
You want.
Exactly. You're just sitting there like you're not just going to sit there and just let them say those things to you. Like you got to show that you have your family's back, you have the people's back. You're not just going to get stepped on because that's probably what he wants everybody to think that I can step on him. Why are you voting for him?
Right.
Like so he's like I got to come at him right back then.
Yeah, he can't go like we were talking about this earlier. Me and my family was like you can't go to his level, but you gotta be like all right, like relax. Because if you go to his level, then it's gonna be like like he being uncivilized or whatever. Yeah. At least if he like. You stand your ground, but you still stay civilized. It's like, all right, he could like control himself.
Yeah, because if he was to not be like uncivilized, be civilized, then people like there's already people that are on Trump's side, so they won't look at Biden and think, oh yeah, he's the same as Trump. No, they'll probably belittle him even more and be like, oh yeah, Trump got him, like he can't talk to Trump like that, like I don't know, something like that, but. he had to say what he had to say, and kind of defend himself, his family, everybody, and let him know. So, called him a clown. I mean, technically he is. I mean, he's orange. He's basically there. So he had that part. He has the wig, so he's already there, honestly. I was talking yesterday while I was streaming with Ellen. We were like, yo, they just need to have like a boxing match, like Biden versus Trump. We were like, yo, that would be the most viewed thing ever in history. And we were like, yo, who do you got? We were like, yo, I got Biden. Like, you see, like, yo, just the weight, like in general, just the way Biden has it. Like, I feel like you hit Trump once time, and he's fall, he's done.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see Biden and Trump in boxer pants and no shirt.
That's true. I mean,
bro, Biden, I'm not too worried about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm about to say. I was like,
he's old, but he's still like he looks like he's not completely out of shape.
He's not like sagging with all his
Trump,
skin.
Though, Trump will look like Patrick.
Yes, even worse.
Like just pink,
like
and white.
Like I don't know how many people have seen it, but like I've watched like Family Guy, and there was an episode where it was like with Trump. Like literally, I think Peter ends up working for Trump.
Don't they end up fighting?
Yeah, they end up fighting, and they literally have how he looks. Like it's a cartoon version, but when I saw that, I was like, I feel like that's how he would look, and I got low key like, ugh, like that's disgusting.
It's like when Mr. Krabs broke out his shell that one episode.
Exactly, that's exactly how I honestly think he would look. Like it's just disgusting. Like that's why he has to wear like a suit all the time because it just fits his figure perfectly. Like you see how he looks when he goes golfing, bro. That's just the first step. That's just the first step to what you like are going to see the full picture of. But I just saw something earlier today on YouTube, just these people I watch, and they were saying like, yo, would you go? So for $1 billion, right? For $1 billion, do you think you would want to go around with Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay.
$1 billion? Hell yeah.
Okay.
Prime Mike Tyson or right now Mike Tyson?
I mean, I feel like if I say obviously right now, that's just like a straight yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, it's a yeah for me. Just because, like, obviously it's going to fucking hurt. But, like, I'll live.
Like, you have to survive one round with him.
Easy.
Okay. How about 2, though?
Yeah, still.
2? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to survive 2. But I was telling myself.
Do I have to, like, not get knocked out?
Basically.
That's fine.
Okay. Because I was basically saying, I'm like, yo, as long as before the fight I just learn footwork and I just learn maneuvering, if I just learn that, I think I'm
If it's treated like a regular fight where I got months to train.
Yeah, I think 100%. I'll be fine. I think I'll be
$1 billion?
Fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I might do 12. Even if I die, my family's good.
Exactly. Like this is for you guys.
Like, yo, build me a statue.
Just do it.
And just
I survived 2 rounds. Just put that on the plaque. I survived 2 rounds.
If I could change my whole family's trajectory for the next 100 years.
Facts, yeah.
All my family just eating.
All right, so I'm gonna change the situation then. How about like $1 million?
Yeah.
You would still do it?
1 round.
1 round, okay. Because I was just like, they were talking about it, and they were like, yo, like, it does depend on like the amount of rounds and the amount of money. Because if it's not a lot of money, like, bro, like, why would you sacrifice yourself?
In all honesty, I can go lower than $1 million for 1 round.
Oh yeah, for sure too. For us, yeah. People who have money and you're saying like, oh yeah, how many rounds you would go? It's like, oh, they're obviously worried so much about the money. But yeah, I'm worried.
I've thought about that before. People were saying like, fuck no, I'm like, bro, like that shit. Obviously, I don't care if I'm in the hospital for 6 months.
I'm at least I know my bills are clear.
Bro, my bills are chilling. For Billy, my bills are chilling. I'm 20. I just turned 22. I still got my whole So you mean to tell me? Even if it's a year.
I can wake up and not have to worry about it.
Even if I fight him for 2 rounds, I end up in a coma for a year.
Yeah.
I come out a billionaire, probably more if my family's smart.
Right, true. Don't fuck up.
And I'll still be 23 and have my whole life ahead of me.
Wake up chilling. Just get a whole new place, cars, get your family places, cars, just like.
And I'm not somebody who like, you know, people try to do scenarios like, oh, would you do this for $1 million? I'm not that. I'm usually like a lot of times my answers will be no if it's like really gross or like really like weird, degrading.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna like, I don't know. But that's nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's not nothing. Like I'm gonna be in pain. I'll probably break a couple ribs if he like hits me right. But I'll be chilling. Like I'm not bitching.
But you do got to think about it though. Like I feel like even Prime or even now Mike Tyson, like I feel like he would still come at you.
He'll still fuck me up.
He'll still come at you pretty aggressive.
Don't get me wrong. He can break multiple bones
like,
in his age right now. He's
like I've seen some clips of him like
he
recently. Like he's fast.
Don't get me wrong, but that doesn't scare me. It scares me, but not to the point where I'll say no.
Oh yeah, because I'll think about the long run. You know, I'll think about like, yo, what do I get out of this? Like, I definitely have to put my all into it because there's a lot on the line. Definitely the money, but definitely my life.
Because I don't have to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I just have to survive.
You just have to.
And if you give me months in advance to train, bro, I'll be so sharp, bro. I'm dropping everything that I have going on. Like, you guys can handle all this here. I would
MIA,
bro. That'll be
response.
I'll give y'all can handle this for a little bit. I do that fight. Y'all can record it for a Thursday video.
We was at the fight.
This blows up. $1 billion.
We're done. You'll see us right at the top.
And we chilling.
And the next,
bro,
the
I'll
next
take
month,
that all day.
The next month will be set. Like everything will be planned out. You'll be seeing so much.
I'll just my whole training journey.
Right.
So much publicity will be popping.
It'll be set.
Oh my god. Yes. Please come to me with that offer.
Please, yes.
Bro,
Tyson,
I'll train to be the best. I'll be in the best shape of my life.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll learn how to just play Mayweather type defense where like even if I get caught a little bit, like I'll be able to just keep going.
Yeah, you'll be able to take.
I just don't. I just have to make sure that I don't get hit with a clean shot.
True. Yeah. Gotta.
Because even if it'll hurt if I'm tucking this and he hits me here, I'm not a bitch. I can still be like I'll be like
I'll be like
but still.
Yeah, you just gotta. Yeah.
And if I'm in trouble, I'm just hugging that man.
Yeah, you just gotta hug him, and it's just like also the idea of like when you do get hit, just to be able to, you know, keep an eye out and stuff. Like, you know, make sure he doesn't hit you and hits you with like real quick. Like, you just gotta keep everything. You know, you gotta make sure you're always looking at him and just, you know, just move and get around. Man, for $1 billion.
Bro, that's light work. I'm sorry. No disrespect to Mike Tyson. He's my favorite fighter of all time.
Yeah, you can't. It's just the idea of like.
Of changing my whole fucking.
Yeah, it's like you're looking at it like your life, but you're not.
I get my ass beat and I never have to work again. Sign me up, please.
I don't have to work again. I don't have to, you know, wake up early for like anything. I don't have to like.
And I get to be known as the man who survived 2 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Exactly. Everybody might come at you, but oh, he didn't do anything. He didn't lay a hit on him.
Oh, and I'm gonna try like hit a. I'm gonna like yo, I hit that man and I survived. Like.
Yeah, you could throw punches here and there, but you know, there's always gonna be people that are gonna be like, you know, trying to clown you about it.
I'm gonna try to get him with a clean one, just so people's like, yo, he got his ass beat.
You just gotta hope he doesn't dodge that shit. Oh, I'll be like, oh,
yeah, you're
right. I'll probably look at that in the 1 second, like everything will pause. I'll be like, fuck, and then just get smacked. Like, damn.
I'll try him with one comment, just like, oh my god, I got him,
and then just hype and just like, ah,
and his armadillo that shit.
You probably laugh too, like, good one. And then just, like, go back. Like, all right.
That was sweet.
Right? That was sweet. Bro. But I feel like also, too, like, you would get so much money, too, not even, like,
just off promo? Bro, who wants to be on my boxing trunks?
Exactly. Like, I can just imagine, like, even if you don't, like, obviously, you probably won't win. Like, he'll win the fight. Mm-hmm. But in my eye, like, even if you do get knocked out, you don't survive a round, you still get money after every fight. Everybody gets money after every fight.
Hit me up.
Yo, Wawa.
Wingstop, hit me up.
Wingstop. What else is here?
Turkey Hill, my iced tea, hit me up.
So many places. But
fucking, I don't care. Fucking HyperX, hit
anybody,
me up.
Just anybody. But yeah, like that'd be so much money, so much publicity. I could do it.
And I talk so much shit.
You get right up in his face.
Fuck you, the family.
I'm gonna put the family asshole.
We're gonna spend the golden years together.
Bro.
That should be the most fun of my life. I might start my boxing career after that.
Sure, I would.
Like Jake Paul's next pussy.
Right. But that's what they were talking about, though, like with Jake Paul, because it's actually the kid who was fighting him, JJ, who was on KSI, and I was watching them talk about it, and that's who they were talking about, like fighting him, and also like Jake Paul fighting Mike Tyson, or even like Mayweather. Like they were talking about all scenarios and stuff like that, like how many rounds, the amount of money, and basically off of him, like KSI, he was like saying like for $1 million he wouldn't do it just because like he already like has like $1 million. So he's like, why?
What's what?
What's $1 million to him? Because he already has he's basically rich. So he's like, what's the point of fighting like that? So they were just going off all those different scenarios and stuff. So I was like,
I don't know, I still might do it though.
What?
Even if I had $1 million.
For me, I mean,
it's still at the end of the day. Even if it's not about the money, it's about the experience. I got to go in the ring with one of the best boxers ever.
It's definitely about the experience.
I'm a huge boxing fan.
Yeah, it's definitely about the experience, and I also feel like $1 million's not all you're getting. Like you're getting way more than that too. Like like
up front, that's what you're doing. But the publicity,
but the publicity,
and
like
the sponsors,
so much more.
and the life after that. You can write a book. You can start shows. You can do
anything.
You're gonna get interviewed left and right. You're like, yo, like, oh, you're so dumb. Why are you doing this? I was like, cause I'm about to be.
Because I can.
I went from making $12 an hour to get into this shit.
To earning more than what you do, even talking to me right now.
Yeah.
like what?
For what? How long is a boxing round? Like,
I think it's like. Is it 9 minutes?
No, not one round. No.
Okay, so that's probably like.
It's like 3 minutes.
So that was probably they were probably adding to when they were talking about it. So like.
I know an MMA round. It depends on which one you're doing. I know for like a 5-round thing, it's like 3 minutes.
I definitely think it's like 3.
Yeah.
3.
But bro, what?
Exactly. Like
I'll be getting paid for $1 billion. For $1 billion for 2 rounds. I'm making more than any boxer has made ever. Even Mayweather.
That's true. Yeah. But he'll probably get that right there too. He'll be stacked too at that point. But
how much is that like per second or per minute? Ridiculous.
Exactly. It was funny though because KSI, like his trainer, like his boxing trainer, he was talking to his they were all talking. They were like, "Yo, like hit up your your trainer and ask him, would you be able to survive like 2 rounds with like Mike Tyson?" And they had cut him went about it, and he had texted back later in the video, and he was like, "All right," so he texted back. They were like, "What'd he say?" He was like, "Nah, man." And that's all he said to him, and they were just all cracking up. Like he was just sitting there because. He has like a pretty big ego in a sense where he's like, oh, I can beat anybody. Like, so I mean, it's good to have that at some point. But he was really overconfident, and when he just like heard that from his trainer, he was like, nah.
I don't know. Surviving and winning are 2 different things.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Winning, no shot. I'm not beating him.
No.
I'm not.
It's not.
You would have to hit. Why I sound like Tyler Creator? I'm not.
I'm not. I'm not. But
this is Esmeralda.
Yeah, I definitely not winning, but surviving. I mean, yeah, that's definitely.
If you told you have to walk up to me at like 13, like yo, by the time you turn 22, you gonna fight Mike Tyson for $1 billion. Start training now. Then we could talk.
Oh yeah, I would definitely be able to just set my whole life on doing that. But even getting a certain amount of months training, it's like I feel like I will still have that mindset where it's like, yo. I probably won't win, for sure. Definitely won't win, but I'm definitely not getting knocked out. Like, I could survive.
I could get knocked down.
Oh, no, knocked down, yeah, but I'm not getting knocked out.
Because, bro, like, I realize how crazy it is that I'm saying yes, because I know how insane this man is. But, to me, the pain is worth it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, like, right in the ring, like, right then and there, pitch stuff right then and there, and you just see him come at you. I'll be like, oh my God, this is for real. Like, I'll be like, that shit would hit me so quick, and I'll be like, yo, all right, start moving.
You could literally give everybody you care about everything they could have ever wanted and still be rich as fuck. In 2 rounds, you'll make Jeff Bezos look like your homie.
Right. I'll be like, yo, what's up, bro? I mean, get his phone number as soon as you win. As soon as you leave there, his phone number's in your
Where are we going?
Where we at,
yeah.
Like, shit.
You could literally do everything you've ever wanted in life overnight.
Exactly. And it all took those 2 rounds. Those like 6.5 minutes.
Even if I lose teeth, I could buy new teeth.
You can. And all it took was 6.5 minutes. And you're good. That's crazy to think about it. Only like rounds are that short, and you train so much for
bro.
But anything can happen.
You'll be exhausted.
Yeah, because anything can happen.
Those 3 minutes of swinging like full force, you'll be winded if your conditioning is not at one point.
Yeah, that's just crazy to think about it though. Like all that training,
even
just for that short amount.
You'll even see like Conor McGregor when his biggest thing when he was fighting is he'd be tired so quick because he would wrestle or like even wrestling. He's like it seems boring on TV.
Oh, yeah. Wrestling. Because you're putting your whole body weight and everything into it, so it's like.
Because it may look boring, but the whole time you're fighting each other, like you're like it's a constant pushing back and forth,
just fighting each other.
Then you just see them with their mouths open, just breathing heavy. It's like, and these guys eat grass and water and run miles every day and jump rope, and they still feel like that.
That's crazy, honestly. Hey, it's something people love to do, so why not?
I love it.
So how about McGregor then?
What? Would I fight McGregor for 2 rounds or a round?
Yeah. See, now this is different because my man's can throw kicks at you.
I'm not even worried about the kicks. I'm worried about him getting submitted.
Okay, yeah.
Passing out,
that is a
getting choked out is scary.
Yeah.
Cause like, even as crazy as you can get hit in your jaw, clean, knock out, hit the floor, and like be out for a little bit, you can get woken back up. And same thing with like, with MMA. But like that whole idea of like having your airways just knocked out slowly, and then
You're just out.
I would have to really need more time to prepare.
Okay.
Cause I think this is more like a fear for me at this point of like being scared of being choked out. Cause that is scary to me. People start like fucking shaking and shit.
True. You get hit the wrong way. It's like, and that's just a fear of like, you know, like you can damage a lot more. I feel like.
And there's smaller the glove. Well, even though it's you hit harder in boxing because the gloves are so thick, and then you have like fingerless gloves in MMA where it's a little bit lighter, so you feel more of like
the knuckle and all that. Yeah.
And then you have knees and you have like leg kicks and all that shit.
It just scares me in the idea like, bro, somebody can throw a kick or throw their leg at me as fast as they can throw a punch at me. Like that scares me.
And there's been situations where you don't see this as much in boxing. Like I think because the pads are so thick, you don't see so many raw injuries.
Yeah,
you'll see people's skulls get crushed in, or you'll see like just open like gashes,
cuts,
like
bro.
crazy.
I forget who it was, but I've seen somebody.
Like since there's like no padding on the fingers, you'll see like corneas get cut or shit like that.
You're just like, yo, they're dripping.
Like the injury's a little bit more severe.
Yeah.
It just makes it more intimidating, but probably still do it.
I'll still do it.
It's that money, like
it's that idea, yo. I'm coming out of
as long as I'm not paralyzed after and I don't die, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because everything else will heal.
True. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. As long as I can like train enough to mitigate that from happening and make sure that I don't like get choked out.
I feel it. I will do it. Straight up. As soon as I get the offer. Hey man, do you want to? Yeah.
Where do I sign?
Yeah. Let's start. Who's my
trainer? I don't know why he wants to fight me, but
who's my trainer? Let's do it. You know, the amount of connections you'll get, people you'll meet too, like all that, like that's what I'm thinking.
And a lot of things for me is like
all that other stuff.
A big thing for me, like, is for the story, like to have that story in your bag, like. That's how I kind of live with everything. It's like, yo, if I could, like, even when we were out doing shit, it's like, fuck it, like, this will be a great story later.
Exactly. Tell your great grandkid, like, yo, I fought that man. I didn't win.
They're not gonna give a fuck because they're probably not gonna know.
They're not gonna know who we're talking about. But I'll tell my kids then. They'll know a little bit more. Look, I fought that man. And I lived. I'm like, what's the big deal? Let me show you.
This also shows how badass this man is, that he's just another human like we are. And we're talking about fighting him like we're fighting a shark. Like we might not make it out.
Like we're fighting a freaking dragon or something. Just anything like out of this world. You're just like, bro, this man is ridiculous.
He would strike, and other grown men who did it for a living, who would be hefty as shit and do this every day, he would strike fear in another grown man before he got in the ring.
With that little
people taller than him and heavier than him, and they would be shaking in their fucking boots before they fought this short man.
And the funny thing about it is he has a list too. So it's like you're getting scared by a man who can just hit as hard as you, do all this other crazy stuff.
Has this weird obsession with pigeons. I remember I did a thing for like Black History Month. I did like a thing on him. So I like read a book about him and did everything. I'm just like, yo, this man's insane.
But
I think that's a good way to close it. Where can they find you, Mark?
Wait, would y'all fight him? Let us know.
I know. Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments below. Would y'all fight him for $1 billion? Do you think you can fight him or survive? Let us know. But you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MarkyMark. Also follow me again, like I said, we said this in the beginning. Follow me on Twitch, nameless X _. Follow me on Twitch. Help me out. Get 30 followers. I really love doing this, and I love to bring what I like to do to y'all. So please help me. This man's gonna be on my side too soon. So help me out. Victor, where can they find you and ETC?
Instagram and Twitter at ETCVictor. Etc. stuff is real, etc. The email is real.etc@gmail.com. If you don't go with stepdad or stepfather, you could always go with Marky Mark. But
I was gonna do that, but again, it all depends on the name because I don't want to have to put all those extra little things in my name. I want it to just be clean.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
but you might be able to do that.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's what I wanted to do. I just want something very simple, and I also want something that I didn't at first, but I kind of want something that like has my name, you know, in a sense. Whether if it's just like an MC and then like something, or just I want something to have my like a name. I don't like in myself thinking like, oh, I'm just this
a persona.
random, yeah, this persona random name. It just feels weird to me. So yeah,
understandable. Yeah, thank y'all for listening. Hope y'all enjoyed, even though we're missing one member, but I feel like we did pretty good. We love y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.